call the February Waterworks and Lighting Commission meeting to order. And I will take a husk for the approval, additions or corrections in the minutes of the regular meeting held on January 8th.
I have one minor correction on 2.1. The person who seconded that is KBI, and she had kind of good football.
With that correction, a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
Let it approve it, we may have a second.
Call second the motion.
Motion is moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Retype. Those opposed?
Atkins.
Motion carries. Could we move to the department updates and the first order with the safety coordinator?
Sean, what determined whether or not chainsaw safety was required for this go-around?
Chainsaw safety isn't necessarily a requirement. It's more just, hey, is there anybody interested in it? We have some classes that we're putting on through WW in regard to more and more about trimming trees and poles that have to do with electric lines. So that's kind of going through right now. It's really just kind of getting it out there to see what kind of interest we have. So,
All right, thank you.
we usually have them every 2, 3, 4 years. They'll have them throughout everything.
I was just curious what determines whether or not you have safety training for chainsaw.
Oh yeah, me? You don't want me doing it. I don't operate chainsaw. I know when I'm licked. So
Okay.
chainsaw, I do a really good awareness and a brief overall safety as to what we need to do for it. But from a hands-on standpoint,
Okay.
I stay away from that.
So Josh, your crew is doing it. You have a new member?
Not yet.
Not yet, huh? So we'll have to do some training when he comes on board.
Yeah, they'll get quite a bit of that right through the apprenticeship too.
Yeah.
Sean, I gotta apologize. I didn't get to your 2 training sessions. I couldn't open your attachments.
Yeah, we'll talk after. I have a couple more coming up. I have some forklift training coming up as well. So yeah, we'll see if we can get you in.
All right, good. Thank you.
So no more questions for the safety coordinator or the superintendent?
3 usually.
I have a student question. And stupid on my part. What the hell is bone waxing?
Annually, we clean and wax all the booms on the trucks before they're dielectric tested. But then that's literally what it is, just wax the booms.
Okay, does that have anything to do in their dielectric properties?
Yeah, yep. If you don't keep wax on them, they'll hold water if you have any cuts or nicks in it, and then they'll be conductive and it'll fill.
Oh, really?
And you hold them.
Okay, so it's very important.
Yep, yep.
So you have some kind of special waxing you do?
Not really, no. No, just scrub it off, degrease it, clean it, and then put a coat of just hot stick wax on it, stuff we get for it.
Okay.
Yeah, but same with all the sticks, they do all that stuff.
So I learned something. Any other questions from that? Looks like the snowstorms must have given you a little extra work, right?
A lot of traffic signals out.
Yeah. That would be, I think. So no more questions for Josh, electrical engineer, and he's not here, so Todd, are you,
I'm ready to answer any questions that you have.
ready?
For the remaining transformers, we're waiting for deliveries. Are those designated for any projects that might delay projects, or is it they're made for spares?
Spares, our inventory is adequate, but we always do an estimate of what we think we're going to need, and these will be arriving shortly, so it isn't like in the COVID years where we were looking at a 1.5 years after order. Now it's probably down to 2-3 months. Well, more than 2-3 months, probably more like less than 6 months. And so that
So
was
it will not affect top market.
yeah, it won't affect us at all, right? I was just going to mention Tyler's at an MUW class today. He's taking some professional development classes that they offer, so that's where he is. Good. Yep.
Any other questions related to the electrical engineers report?
No.
Ms. Cox, President of the Water Department Operations. Questions for Alan?
And not so much on the report, cause we doing the gathering people for the common council meeting.
So, after having discussions, and I've talked to Todd about this, our stance is going to be we're going to rely on the health department and any of the medical professionals and what their opinions are. You know, at this point, it's probably going to come down from the federal level down the road anyway, but besides that, we are going to rely on the health departments, pediatrics, association, dental association. And so if they're recommending a level, that is just going to be what we're going with. We don't have medical professionals here that have that background that we should be recommending to treat at this level or that level, but we can rely on these associations, and that's all we've always done with all the other chemicals. If it's, something regulated through the EPA or through the DNR, they're the ones who typically will tell us it needs to get at this range, so that's kind of the utility stance to rely on.
Good. And Adam did a nice job speaking at the legislative meeting. And I think Adam and I are both planning on attending the Common Council. And I was thinking or planning on speaking, just laying out a few of the facts, because I reviewed the meeting, watched it on video, and there was some questions that were brought up by residents. And so I think it's important to answer those questions that they asked.
All right.
Will you be on the agenda officially?
I don't think I'm on the agenda officially, so I'm going to probably rely on Jeff to call the meeting. It's good.
Just like get you out here, I'll give you some
I
feedback.
was going to say, I think there's still time for me to get on that agenda.
Okay.
The announcement is not out yet, or at least I haven't seen it. There's something going.
I think we already know it's going to start Thursday, so we've got time.
Okay.
I'll let her know that you'd like to get on the agenda.
Oh, sounds good.
Couple things to keep in mind that I'm fairly certain are going to come up. The proposal by Alderman Cat is to remove all fluoride. And as Adam has pointed out, there is natural fluoride in our wells. So even if we shut off our fluoride injection, even after the line's clear, there's still going to be some in the water. And if that's truly their intent, that's the ordinance that they pass, we would have to come up with some kind of filtration system, the natural chloride. So I think that's quite big.
Filtration doesn't work.
Well, I know that, but that's kind of the point. The other thing is you might want to have on hand how much resources the utility expends every month to put fluoride in water.
Yeah, it's 0.25% of our operational cost.
Yeah, so it really, with our 8,500 meters, you're looking at each month, each meter costs them about 12 cents. So let's say a typical house has 3 people in it, that's 4 cents a person.
It's just the stats that have in your head. I
Yep.
imagine it's definitely wrong.
Yep, that was one of the things I wanted to point out.
All right, so we'll put on the meeting. Sure. There's no more discussion on the water department operations. Can we go into the information systems administrator? It's work that.
Karen.
I think the only comment that I would make is on the CISA assessment summary on I'm continue requesting that there be a discussion at our quarterly meeting on next Wednesday. Correct.
Yeah, it's on the agenda.
Could put it on the agenda again.
Yep.
Prior to that, if we can, it might be good to discuss with the assessment team what they think are the best hit points, and from your perspective, what are the easiest ones to tackle?
Oh yeah, we've already done that.
But, okay.
No more questions on the information systems? On the conservation manager?
Yeah.
What? Last is in Betty's Guild. Eight. Any questions or comments for Sean? I've got your presentation at the common council went well. Thank you. Well, you can eat. I thought maybe that there would be someone to speak up and say, how come you didn't come and help me?
I thought so as well. So that was a good thing.
That you've been getting more phone calls since that?
No, I haven't.
Please.
We haven't, not yet. We should some months.
And I'm glad to see you're participating in the reality check. So if there are no more questions or comments for Sean, so I think we move on to the customer support supervisor report. Julie, I think this comment about the low-income benefits would be something that I would hope you would cover in the newsletter, so folks would understand the benefits that our community received.
Make sure I put on that.
Looks like we're doing very well compared to August 2000.
Yeah, as you can see, historically, we are at least pretty close to the ones a lot of times. So,
Well, it's a thing. We are obviously suffering from not being able to turn off power.
yeah, it's starting to impact some of the receivable numbers going up a little bit.
Just a question on the Friday schedule, any issues that are forthcoming?
No feedback from any customers that I've heard.
Great. Anything else on customer support supervisor? And we go to the chief financial officer. And these payrolls for like $195 roughly.
So there's 3 of them this month, which kind of increased that. January is usually a little bit higher than normal months. With the actually some of them bonuses month, I think it paid out in January.
But
Makes that number a little higher.
then would you explain this experience factor
Sure. So
on the compensation?
yeah, so part of the workman's comp insurance that we pay, they use what they call an experience factor or mod factor, and it's how your claims compare to what they consider normal. And they're looking at both the number of claims that you have plus also the severity of the claims. So there's a huge formula that they look back 3 years to come up with this number. For the last couple of years, we've been under 1.0, which means our claims have been better than average. And again, like you mentioned last month, we're tied in with the city, so we don't have total control over what this number is, because if the city experiences a large claim, then we're kind of on the hook for that also, and vice versa if we have a large claim. So 24, unfortunately, we had an injury that happened, a workplace injury that was quite significant, which kind of increased that number for 2025. We did have a larger one in 2021, even though those numbers were below 1. That one will roll off, so as long as 2025's a good year as far as injuries, that number should come back down. 26 going forward.
This was an individual that was injured when we were going to work for claims.
Yes.
That's correct.
Yes.
Peacefully. Stop.
So, I mean, just so you understand kind of the magnitudes, I put in here, in 2024, we don't have the 2025 workman's comp, but it's, right around $39,000. So in 2025, if that number stays the same, it'll be 15% higher by having that lock factor at 1.15. Actually, it'll be 25% higher, so go from 9.1 to 1.15, so it'll be about a $10,000 jump. Complete.
He said it's in
Downs.
what's the word?
Right. Any other questions for Chief Financial Officer? Not much. Someone on the audit? Going along okay?
Audit's coming along great. Hopefully by the end of, the end of next week, we should have end of the year wrapped up and ready for the auditor, so a couple weeks out of schedule.
I haven't had any interrogation by the auditors.
I think they're waiting until March when they're on site to do that.
Interrogation takes
Yep,
place.
exactly.
Hey, I've been anticipating with the interrogation. Normally go, but
Yeah.
okay. Should be move to the general manager's report. Questions for the general manager? Shit.
It is like today.
Hearing none, they move to review of the accounts payable.
That's
Any questions on the accounts payable?
think of it.
On page 3 from Warner Electric Supply Company, there's a batteries hog client lesson or
Yeah.
license. What is that?
Yeah, so on the SCADA systems, on the HMI portion of it, you have to pay a license per user. Then, so we added a license to that, and that's what that's cost is.
Okay, is that an annual something?
Correct. Why? Yep.
I think the purchase price is more than the renewal price.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit higher. Sure. It will be a reason going forward.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
This truck that came in, what we've been waiting for a long time.
No, this is a 2025 budgeted item, one of the water crew trucks.
Is it?
I think we're just waiting on one truck yet that's been kind of on the order for a couple of years. Everything else is the smaller trucks will be getting this year.
And this electric inventory, this is comparing to the phone here pretty much.
Correct.
This should be. Any other questions on the accounts payable or the credit card charges? Hearing none, I would entertain a motion for adjournment.
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, the meeting is adjourned.